Hi, I'm Georgia Flu, and I lost all of my cool a long time ago.
Oh, you're what?
Cool. Like the song Cool from the album Future Nostalgia by Miss Dula Peepee.
I'm going to make that a running thing where I don't understand what you're saying because I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you don't understand what I'm saying.
Okay, I have a really stupid one.
Go for it.
And I'm Magenta with a J, and there are no ants at this picnic.
What?
I feel like I look a little bit picnicky, even though it's houndstooth.
That's houndstooth, mama.
I'm Missy Steak, and won't you get physical with me?
No, I won't.
And we're Face Down Queens. And welcome to Fashion Photo ReFlu. Fashion Photo ReFlu is a show where we give constructive feedback on various looks submitted to us for different drag artists. We rate each look on a 2 to 10 scale, and if we love it, we can give it a queen or a king. And each episode, we give our winning hand, which is our favorite look of the week, who gets a $50 prize tip. And this week's $50 prize is sponsored by the Network La Red, which is a domestic violence survivor organization for LGBTQ folks. So they're a great cause, and I'm so glad that we can give them a little support while they're supporting us.
And this week's theme, Future Nostalgia.
So exciting, and nobody understood what it was, but I think we got some good looks.
We did.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, first up, we've got Monstera Delicious. They wrote a dissertation to go with this look.
They said this look is all about misremembering details and relying on nostalgia alone. So it's like a misremembered version of the past.
We love that. I can't remember anything.
Same.
That's just called blacking out.
1, 2, 3. 9.
8. I love this look. I think it's really, really cute. I think Monstera pulls this vibe off very well. That's what she does primarily, is this sort of vintagey vibe. I did love her dissertation as a queer academic.
You're a queer academic.
You cannot call yourself an academic with a BFA.
But love the reinterpretation, the historical dissonance that she's bringing with this look. And the makeup stunning, the photos stunning. Bravo.
Here, getting the little description, the dissertation, as the actual resident queer academic, seeing that helped, because some of the elements are a little pieced together, creating an overall idea of vintage rather than a period look. And the description helped sort of parse that out. I
also love this look. I particularly love the posing and the sort of the framing of the photos themselves. It really captures a vibe.
So next up, we've got recurring Judge E here on Face Down Queens, Box of Eyes.
Judge E.
Box's description says how she wants the aliens to come and take over because the humans have been fucking it up. And I agree. I endorse this. 1, 2, 3. 9.
7.
8.
So I really love the cat suit that's underneath. And the piece that's over it, I don't really like them together. And it's also it's a leaf pattern, which takes it away from the alien thing a lot. So both the color and the pattern does that.
That's interesting feedback, because the first week that she was on, we also had sort of an issue with the clashing of the under and outer pieces.
Yeah, for me, it's the pattern. It's a funny little choice for an alien, but the construction on it is really cool. I don't quite understand it as a garment. Is it a jacket?
I don't know what to call it, but I like it.
But it's very, very cool.
I love most, the neck up the most, because I love the idea of this sort of gender fuck, green beard with the hair. I wasn't noticing the fabric choice as much until you all mentioned it. I love overall the impact. I think Box is super talented, and I have really enjoyed all their looks.
Next up, we have another recurring judgy and winner 2 weeks ago, Severity Stone.
Yes, work Severity. Y'all ready to rate? 1, 2, 3. 7.
9.
7.
Yeah, I have a really big weakness for disco moments. And so having that be like the era that this is doing, I love it. I love the outfit, the sequins, and I really, really love this hair. I do think that from the waist down, like those tights don't really make sense with it.
I actually really love the vibe of this look, and I think I'm scoring it a little tougher just because like severity is so good.
Yeah.
But I agree about like the waist down, the tights stuff doesn't quite match the rest of the vibe, but I want to dance with her.
It'd be your last dance.
It'd be a dance to remember.
It would be my last dance. But you know what? I will survive.
Severity won't. Those shoulders bopping around. Knock her right out.
Cause of death, Magenta's shoulders.
Yeah, it's a fun look. It's fun. I feel like the fabric is that sequin where you can like touch it and move it around. Which is cool.
Interactive.
Scratch and sniff.
I don't think it comes.
Never do that to a drag queen.
Especially not Severity.
Yeah.
Don't. Bad idea.
But yeah, it's a good, solid, fun disco look.
Next up, we have Holly Water, famed tall.
She made this ensemble I'm wearing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's a costume designer to the stars. Hello.
You know.
Boston drag scene.
1, 2, 3, 9.
10.
8. It's Gorgina boots. It's a great photo. The brows pop. You know, her signature big old brow moment. Wish I could have seen a little more of the outfit, which is why I've got it at an 8. But it does look really cool. Very Stupid Love with the pink holographic vinyl-y couture. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's the moment. She's the one.
I think that this really perfectly captures the concept of future nostalgia because it feels both like futuristic and like we're looking back at something from, you know, decades ago. I just think it's gorgeously posed and it conjures the vibe and an energy.
This look is phenomenal. I have really nothing negative to say about the photo itself. My only thing why it wouldn't be a queen would be, like Missy said, seeing the rest of the outfit would be a must for that.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool if the bottom half you were a centaur, your legs were jetpacks, and you were killing a whale. So, next time.
That's actually what the uncropped version is.
Next up, we have a former guest from Face Down Queens, which she is most known for, and also happens to be the winner of Boston Drag Gauntlet Cycle 2, Mix Kirby Fully Loaded.
I am such a Kirby stan.
Everyone certified.
And she described this as sexy glam cupcake princess of sex. So sex twice in 6 words.
Sex.
What a way with words.
And I love the cameo by pose, hand, and head. 1, 2, 3. 10.
10.
9.
Kirby looks fucking gorgeous here. Like, it makes me hate myself.
This makes me hate.
Yeah, the makeup is so freaking perfect in that outfit. Is this the one that Binks made?
It is a Binks original.
God. It's just dripping with perfection, and I love it so much. And I think the only reason that I don't feel like I can quite give it a queen is that it's a little left of the theme. It's not quite future nostalgia for us today, I think. But, I mean, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Her breastplate looks amazing. So realistic.
It's actually just contouring. She watched my video, so...
Well, I guess she's one person. But Kirby looks great. I love this hair on her. I love this fit. I love pink. It's great. It's got a real energy to it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Don't quit drag, actually.
You should apply for one of those contests sometime. Georgie Poo?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have that much to add.
Great, but then we're done.
It's phenomenal. So next up, we've got Steel X.
Giving us some cyberpunk realness here. 1, 2, 3. 7.
7.
8.
Missy's the nice one?
Never happens.
Okay, so I'll dive in. I like this look. I think it's fun. I think there's a real clear intention. I like the ears. I like the glasses are really cool. I don't know how much of that is real, how much of it's editing. I think there's just a real message to this. She's inspired by Vocaloid, which are vocal synthesizers. So like Hatsune Miku. Not sure if you two are familiar, but pop icon. Also not real.
Oh. This is the hologram pop star?
Yeah, I think this look is very fun. It fits the theme, and I think it's cool.
I like the silhouette of like the sort of chaps a lot. And I do like the makeup a lot. I sort of like all of the pieces, but like I don't love any of the pieces, you know?
So I'll dive in. Steel X specifically asked for like some feedback on how to add dimension and try to get like a neon looking feel. I think this concept is really cool. I would say if you want to do like that neon lights look, what you need to do is get a super vivid color and just put that on in whatever shape you want, and then draw a bright white line down the middle of it, and you will get the effect of it looking like a neon version, like neon light version of that color. With those makeup adjustments that I mentioned, and like bigger hair, that might amp it up. You're just falling apart right now.
My lash just
I'm
fell
teaching
off.
the children, and you are disintegrating. So SteelX, we'd love if you would submit again a future look. We'd love to see what else you can do.
So next up, we have Harley Queen. Representing nostalgia as Lucille Ball Mama.
Our Cycle 1 Gauntlet sister.
Yes.
Sister.
1, 2, 3.
9.
10. Wait, what did Magenta do?
I did a 10.
What?
I know.
Well, Missy, since you hate her so much and want her to die, why don't you start?
Yeah, I think it's a great choice. It's a great homage. One of the most incredible comedic actresses of all time. But beyond the choice, yeah, it just doesn't super thrill me. Yeah, it's a great reference. It's done well. It just could be pumped up a bit. So, it's a 7. Which, there's nothing wrong with a 7.
So, Missy, here's why you're wrong.
Oh!
So, I love this. I think that this is another example of the photo itself being such a good vibe, capturing the look. And I'm getting that Lucille Ball channeled through Harley in this. Considering that it's not like a super heavy paint, it is surprising to me how much she was able to make herself look different. I just really like this vibe. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. I'm living.
My favorite part of this and what sort of takes it there, the concept, the fact that it's Lucy, which we love, but it's a very different paint for Harley, which I appreciate that she like took it to a different place. And again, it's just such a great reference that I have to stand. So next up, we've got Travis T. He's resubmitted a look that has been ReFlu'd before, but A, Magenta wasn't here for it, and B, it's quarantine, mama, anything goes.
And I wasn't there, thus it's not real. It didn't happen.
Yeah, so the scores are null and void. 1, 2, 3.
King!
We all kinged it, honey.
I said
Oh, never mind, you bitch. King 10 King.
Sorry!
Close.
It's still pretty good.
And so this look is great. I think that it's a really good example of separates being brought together to create a cohesive look. And I think like all of the elements work really well to make this steampunk thing. I think my biggest qualm with it is I don't give a shit about steampunk.
Yeah, you feel about steampunk the way that Missy feels about dinosaurs.
It's about dinosaurs. Or the
Yeah.
Cheshire Cat.
But I also feel about steampunk the way I feel about dinosaurs. So, but if you're gonna do a steampunk look, I think this does steampunk
This is the way to do
right.
it. Yeah.
Travis looks great. There's a lot of hard work and detail put into this. It's very well done. And you know what? You took a theme I hated and you made me like what you did with it.
I think this is just like a head-to-toe perfect look. A lot of people just focus on the face or mostly the outfit or whatever, but like Travis, he did this from the hat on down to the boots. Like everything is perfect. I love the color palette. The makeup's great. Like all the accessories. I'm feeling this.
Next up, we have famed, very nice guest on Face Down Queens, who everyone had no problems with their judging.
They gave no threes that day.
No threes were given. No 3s out of 10. And also a Cycle 1 sister from Boston Drag Gauntlet of Us, Akira Oni.
1, 2, 3. 10.
9.
I have to say that I absolutely love Akira. I am an Akira stan. I love House of Oni. They've been great to me in terms of like gigs and prompting a lot of creativity flowing through me. So like when I see a picture like this, it's inspirational. I love it. Akira said there was a sort of like Star Wars vibe to it, and I can totally see that. This would be an amazing character in any of the films. I just think it's really gorgeous and exciting. I think the only reason that I'm not giving a queen is because Akira's art form involves a lot more like photo manipulation and editing that I think creates great images, but I want to make sure we're being evenly fair to people that don't have those same resources when it comes to rating looks.
So Akira, you're fake. Your talent isn't real.
Your eyes are too far apart.
Exactly.
We know what you mean, Genta. I think it's a really cool image. I think the lashes in particular, I know Miss Akira made those. And they're super fun and super cool. And they don't even look real, but I know they are. And yeah, this is an incredible look. Akira.
I thought you meant like she styled her actual lashes to look like that. When you said real.
They're real. She grew those.
She grew them herself. Latisse, honey. Brooke Shields is out. Akira is in. I think Akira looks incredible. Looking incredible is what Akira does best. So this is, yet another incredible image on behalf of the House of Oni. Shout out to James as well. Both two incredible people, two incredible artists.
My only issue is I think her lashes, while great, like not as good as the ones she was wearing on Face Down Queens. No, I agree. This is a super cool look. It's very on brand for Akira. Like this is kind of what they do. And it's great. Next up, we've got Magnum Sin.
And another Gauntlet One sister.
Oh, right!
Right.
It's a goddamn reunion up in here. 1, 2, 3. 10.
9. I think Magnum looks beautiful here. I think the lighting is great. I think the outfit is great. It all pulls together really well. It's a stunning color story, a stunning image. Absolutely gorgeous. The house dominance Mama Yaskato Kerr, 10 out of 10, except I gave it a 9.
10 out of 10, except literally not.
Well, I gave it a 10. I think it's beautiful. Magnum is also a fantastic photographer, so they've got that going for them. Yes, exactly. I feel like to get to the queen level, I wanted like one little extra twist on it or something. Like if those were like plastic sheet things with like blood dripping on them or something and kind of implied that she had just killed her husband or something. Like I want just a little extra element to get to that queen level, but like it's gorgeous. Go kill your husband.
Right, like it's very like femme fatale, like 40s, 50s, widow, killed my husband. And so like there could be things to take it more like literally to that place, but I think like it's great. It's beautiful. Love it.
That's weird to me that that's like a whole drag genre, the like I just killed my husband look. That's
it's a staple.
Yeah. Before we reveal our winning hand, we have a couple shout outs for our sponsor this week and one of our Patreon subscribers. I want to give a very big thanks to the Network La Red for sponsoring the $50 gift this week for our winner. So after this video, go over to the Network La Red social media accounts to watch a special edition of their yearly fundraiser, Paint the Town La Red. But because of the pandemic, they're painting the internet instead. The Network La Red is a domestic violence organization for survivors who are LGBTQ, polyamorous, or practice S&M, and they have a 24/7 free and confidential hotline, 800-832-1901. Remember, all donations go to supporting survivors of domestic violence, so go on over to their website to donate and watch Paint the Web La Red.
We have a special shout out to MT Hart. local drag king extraordinaire. He is making mixes for all you kings and queens out there that need a sickening mix for your next performance. You can find an amazing example of what MT did by looking up MT Heart Frog on YouTube.
And now it is time to reveal our favorite look of the episode. Our winning hand is... Travesty!
Travesty!
But seriously, this is a great look. You got two people who hate steampunk to love it, so kudos. So Travis, you will be getting a $50 gift, courtesy of the network The Red.
We love you, Travis.
Okay, so Georgia, what should our loyal viewers do?
They should like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to this channel, follow us all on Instagram and the Facedown Queens account on Instagram, the Facedown Queens Twitter, like us on Facebook, share this video, and lick my butthole.
Incredible.
In that order. Yeah, definitely check out. We have new social accounts on Instagram and Twitter.
And also, if you love all this Facedown Queens content, subscribe to our Patreon. We've got extra special tricks on there, including Missy's Take, which is my more unfiltered reads of all you ugly fashion morons. And also just really helps support us continue this beautiful growing enterprise.
And be sure to submit looks for future fashion photo reflus, either at facedownqueens.com or just tag the Facedown Queens Instagram account.
Thank you for watching, and keep tuning in every Thursday at 8 p.m. on YouTube for the premiere of the episode. You can watch it anytime
We're regular
afterwards.
now. We had our fiber.
But join us for a little chit-chat while we're watching. It's fun.
Yes, I'll call you ugly.
Yes, she will. And on that note, bye.
Bye.
Bye.